What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. Hope everyone is doing well on this lovely day in June. I think I'm caught up on all my personal readings, so I could take a few more people. I just don't like to take that many because I get overwhelmed. If you'd like a personal reading, email me at acacia795@gmail.com. Anyways, let's see what the daily reading is going to be. Maybe for some people it's like having the clarity about what love is, you know, having the clarity, or just speaking the truth about, you know, a partnership that maybe didn't ever go anywhere because there were a lot of delays to this. Someone who didn't know what they wanted. Someone who probably slept around in and out of your life because they were immature and they were just thrill-seeking. Someone wants to apologize for this. Maybe someone who's a little bit stuck in their ways. Someone that is trying to work on themselves. Because someone needed to lay this burden down. They were the ones carrying the whole weight of everything on their backs. And it's about laying it down and, you know, freeing yourself from that energy. For some of you, it's someone from your past. Freeing yourself from that energy that always brings you down. Saying no. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's a toxic person. Maybe it's about a Virgo. There's a level of obsession here, or just a lot of temptation with the King of Wands and the Devil. I think that this person is, you know, whoever it is seeing things for what they are now. And that is that what's blocking them, for one, is the fact that all this devil energy ever brought was deception. And along with that, this person communicates like a toddler. They seem like they have it together, but they don't know how to communicate their feelings. I think this person figured out finally what makes them happy and why they haven't been moving forward. Past actions, perhaps. Going within and trying to find the truth and realizing you need to move away from some type of energy. Changing the focus, changing the direction, realizing what it is that you want. Communicating it to someone. Working together with another person. Someone where there really wasn't any closure in this situation. Someone who didn't really talk about their feelings. Someone who kind of put a lot of time into their work. But I think maybe it's more about not running from the feelings. It's about putting the time and effort into the situation. Maybe there was a breakup. Maybe there were some disagreements. I think that we have the power to manifest whatever we want and go in the direction because we can get what we want. And I think someone is definitely trying to manifest a situation because there's love here. But are you paying attention to your intuition, or is it blocked? Because I think there was a judgment call made about someone who needed to leave a situation where things were over with. Because there wasn't any growth ever. It was always just stagnant. And there was a lot of betrayal here. Something that, you know, it's going to take, you know, the strength to get over this and create the solid ground again. Stabilizing yourself. I think that a lot of people are still stuck in this depression in your head. It's a lot of mental illness here. Whether or not it has to do with kids, whether or not it has to do with how you express your emotions. But the way that you move forward is always hope and waiting, but it's always about a decision that's never really made. Someone isn't walking away from this, but they're also kind of speaking like this is a woman scorn, so any conversation you are going to have with this person is probably going to be like, fuck you and the clique you claim. But I think it's important to remember what it is that you want and know that you're on the right path, because the Wheel of Fortune is here along with the Hierophant. And I think that whether it's a relationship or whether it's something that you need to learn, it brought you on the right path. It's about having the right boundaries and having the courage to have persistence through everything so that you can get to this Nine of Cups. So you know, can be at this level where there is abundance instead of putting a lot of time in and not really knowing where all that time goes. Trying a new direction, even if it's, really slow or just a new idea. Because I think some of you know what it is that you want, and I think that you've had clarity enough to figure out if there was more than one choice, and I think it's about taking the leap of faith with somebody who is emotionally grounded, but maybe just not very good at talking about their feelings. Now this could be someone who's a friend, someone who is a circle of support for you, someone who wants to come back together, but are they coming back with another person or not? Because you've just been waiting here, like, ready for something to happen, but it's just never moves. You just stay stuck in your head. That's like they're either isolating completely by themselves or just, like, stressed to the max. Because I think someone's really stuck in their head about having a new beginning because they're trying to ground themselves. But all they ever do is sit here and juggle. Are you juggling two people, or are you just juggling just things in general, trying to figure out how to make it balanced? Because it's not balanced, and that's why there wasn't any kind of renewal in this situation. Because someone always carried this on their own. And someone was always in and out. All over with their words. I think it's time to make a even things out. Some of you, it's the mother of your children. Some of it's your mother in general. I think that you need to even things out and make the right choice, because you have the clarity now, but you're still sitting right here, even though you know what it's going to take to bring you to the happiness. You know what direction you want to go and where you want to offer this. Thought long enough about it. And it's about moving forward with intention and having this new start, spending more time on this. Because someone really still isn't speaking their truth. Some things are still not being said as to why someone is always about themselves. This person cares a lot about this other person, and all they really want is an equal give and take. But instead, you're being stuck in a situation where maybe it's time for someone to open up. Maybe there will be someone to open up. Because I feel like it's like fight or flight. Do I want to stay or do I want to go? Because someone needs to move on from the past and either forgive and recover from whatever situation was here, instead of being disconnected about this cup that you never got. Because in this Tower moment, there's going to be some communication about letting go and forgiving, because all this waiting is just leading to a broken heart. It's time to move past that. Stop the fighting about dumb shit because they don't want to fight anymore. And know that making the right decision, things are going to move forward. Or making a decision, period, instead of trying to juggle all the time. I think that some of us are like, know who we want, and we know we're moving in that direction, but there's just a lot of stress right now, and it's just causing this imbalance. It shouldn't be up to one person to make things better or make things move forward. Some people really do need help, but they don't know how to ask for it. I think in order for some people to move forward and have a new beginning, especially if you're a fire sign, in order to have any type of closure, you need to get out of your head and communicate and forgive this person that let you down in the past. Or stop focusing on what you lost and pay attention to what you always had. Because someone just doesn't ever make a decision. It's like you're back and forth in your head, you're back and forth with, you know, juggling things and trying to balance your life out, but it's keeping you unbalanced and stressed. There's something you're not walking away from that you should be. Anyways, I hope everyone has a good day.